Hello and welcome, fellow digital soldiers, to True Reporting. It's the 27th of January, and on today's podcast, I've compiled a lot of information from the late Kobe Bryant, a lot of ties that he has to the Clintons, a lot of ties he has to Mr. Epstein. Also, I have 2 threads to go over and a ton of memes. So anything you need to know about Kobe Bryant, you will hear today, my friends. But before we get into any of that, guys, would you please welcome my sponsor, Noble Gold. Hey guys, Thomas from True Reporting here. Did you know that gold is up 18%? That's right. It's been like that since the month of June, and we all know why. It's because Trump is relentless against the Federal Reserve. We know that our money is not worth anything unless it's backed by gold. So why not back your 401k or IRA with gold and go to Noble Gold and tell them Thomas sent you from True Reporting. You call this number 1-877-646-5347 and tell them Thomas sent you, and it'll be worth your while. Thanks, guys, and enjoy the podcast. All right, guys, it's good to have you aboard. Before we get into today's podcast, would you please go ahead and subscribe to my backup channel, True Reporting 2.0? I would greatly appreciate it. We've hit over 10,000 subscribers, so thanks to each and every one of you. Again, guys, would you please go ahead and click the notification bell so when I post a video to this channel, you will be the first to know. And finally, friends, would you please go ahead and click the like button? The more likes that this video receives, the more times it is recommended to other viewers, thus more eyes on the truth. And with that being said, my friends, let's go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. So as we can see here from at inevitable_ET, I follow this person very closely, so you should as well. He says here, Kobe Bryant's linked to Jeffrey you-know-who. It says, what is Lifeboat Foundation? The Lifeboat Foundation is a nonprofit, non-governmental organization dedicated to encouraging scientific advancements while helping humanity survive existential risks and possible misuse of increasingly powerful technologies, including genetic engineering, nanotechnology, and robotics/AI as we move towards the singularity. Very strange, right? Who is Jeff Steibel? 2016, Kobe Bryant and Jeff Steibel. They meet together with the Wall Street Journal. We see here, who was also on the Lifeboat Foundation Advisory Board? Yep, you guessed it, Mr. Epstein. What did Jeffrey want to do? Jeffrey, the wealthy financier accused of you-know-what, planned to develop and improve a super race of humans using genetic engineering and artificial intelligence. And then in 2013, Kobe Bryant and Bill Clinton on ESPN.com. They have a picture together, my friends. It says here, Bill Clinton chats with LeBron. These are all on USA Today, right? 123. 17 suggests a funeral that will get mass attention to happen soon. 123. Why would that happen, right? Oh, I don't know what's taking place with the impeachment trial. Then on 125, LeBron passes Kobe on the all-time point scoring list, right? Then the following day, the 26th, Kobe dies in a helicopter crash. Helicopter was previously owned by the state of Illinois. To be determined. Kobe's death gains mass attention, and a funeral will cover up the exposure of the corruption with Biden and the rest of the impeachment shenanigans. Again, guys, you can't make this stuff up. The timeline that we are seeing here, as we can see, starting all the way back to a company, the Lifeboat Foundation, with direct ties to Jeffrey, direct ties to Bill Clinton, direct ties to Kobe Bryant. It's just very strange that he was in this, that Kobe was actually would have dealings with these people. Transhumanism, nanotechnology, including genetic engineering, as we move forward into, in quote, singularity, as we combine man with machine, correct? Man with AI. Very, very disturbing. So this timeline, my friends, 123, Bill Clinton chats with LeBron. 123, 17 suggests a funeral that will get mass attention to happen soon. Then 2 days later, LeBron passes Kobe on the all-time point scoring list. Then one day after that, Kobe dies in the helicopter crash. The helicopter was previously owned by the state of Illinois. The significance of that right now is undetermined, but I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of it. I'm sure Anons are all over it. As we can see here, Helicopter flew out of the same airport as the one that killed the Standard Hotel manager. Wow. Another interesting tidbit, my friends. Today's crash occurred in California's 33rd district, Calabasas, I believe that's how it's pronounced. It says here 33 equals a Masonic number, which it does. The 33-degree Mason, that's the highest form of masonry that is out there. Very strange, right? There are no coincidences, right? Absolutely. So you can check this out right here. It says here, Kobe Bryant's flight today was a charter, flew out of the same airport as the helicopter involved in the crash that killed the Standard Hotel manager. Who's ties with that? Who has ties with the Standard Hotel? Of course, Adam Schiff, right? Oh, so many stories. A lot of people, a lot of politicians, a lot of congressmen, a lot of movie stars get blackmailed there. They also go there to do drugs. They go there to have underage sex with kids, so on and so forth. Just look it up, guys. Just go on DuckDuckGo and look up the correlation between Adam Schiff and the Standard Hotel. Look up the acid vats, the acid vat tubs that are on top of the building at one point. Very disturbing stuff, guys. It says here, someone already created a Wikipedia page for the death of Kobe, and we will get to that here soon. The aircraft was not Kobe's personal helicopter as we first thought. It was a helicopter owned by a private charter firm and originated out of John Wayne Airport in Orange County, California. The details right here. It says, another fatal flight that originated from John Wayne Airport resulted in the death of the manager of the Standard Hotel. The elite of the elite go there, my friends, to the Standard Hotel. It's very, very disturbing place. A lot of symbology there. Just check it out, my friends. 17 told us that this is connected to AS, Adam Schiff. Read it here. I found the investigation report for the helicopter crash that killed Standard Hotel manager. Interesting. The pilot from the Standard Hotel manager crash received a phone call just prior to the flight and was upset that the charter company switched out the helicopters he was using for the flight. Very suspicious, right? Another interesting tidbit. Today's crash occurred again in California's 33rd district. Calabasas 33 equals Masonic number, right? The highest form of masonry. And my friends, again, this is the same thing that happened to Kobe. They switched out his helicopters, right? He has his own helicopter. He's a billionaire. And they switched it out, and look what took place, right? And we're going to get to the bottom of what took place, my friends. I want to show you another article, my friends, if there's a tie between Bryant and Clinton. So let's move on from this inevitable_ET thread real quick. All right, guys, coming at us from Politico, as we could see here. This is from 2014, but still, I'm just showing you the ties with the Clintons, right? Clinton and Bryant team up to help kids. Who else is really close to the Clintons? Oh, yeah, LeBron, and we'll get to a little bit of that later on, too. Former President Bill Clinton and NBA All-Star Kobe Bryant will jointly participate in an event on January 13th focusing on children's health and sports, part of the 3-day Clinton Health Matters Initiative conference. Sports gives young people the opportunity to be active, stay healthy, and live up to their best potential, Clinton said, according to ESPN. This conversation, as a part of the Health Matters Conference, will bring leaders from sports, health, education, and other sectors to address the need and value of good coaching and access physical activity for all children. I'm just telling you, it says here, today's kids are the least active in history and dropping out of sports at an alarming rate, Bryant said in the statement. I'm excited to join the Aspen Institute Project, Play Dialogue, and partner with President Clinton. And my friends, it's just very strange that anyone that's connected to this family, to this last name, guys, ends up in situations like this. These fatal crashes, fatal shootings, whatever you want to, they go missing. It's just uncanny at this point, my friends. But I'm just showing you there is a correlation between Bryant and the Clintons. All right, guys, so as you can see, Kobe is to end up dying in a helicopter crash. My friends, this is from 2012. I'm not so certain about how these people can determine this, the way that The Simpsons predicted how President Trump would be elected, how they predict so many things, my friends. But there is a thing called Project Looking Glass that if you guys want to look into, you most certainly can. I've done an incredible podcast on this information before if you want to check back through the videos. There are ways that you are able to look into the future and determine things. You can actually determine the outcome and probability of situations, and it's a very real instrument. It's very real technology done with computers, quantum computers. So we can see here, how did they predict this from 2012 as at .noso, Kobe is going to end up dying in a helicopter crash. Doesn't that blow your mind? This is from 8 years ago. How would they ever know this? Then we can see here, this is on Wikipedia. When did Kobe Bryant die? January 26, 2020. Kobe Bryant, date of death. Then we could see here, it was changed. Kobe Bryant, date of assassination. January 26, 2020. Assassination, that means he was killed by someone. Who killed him, my friends? I do not know. But all the signs point to assassination. Maybe he knew too much. Maybe he knew about the elite. Maybe he knew about what was going on in China and Hong Kong. He had direct ties with China. He was looked up to so highly there, my friends. The NBA has a lot to do with China, and there's a lot of correlation between him and LeBron. It's just uncanny, and I'll show you. It's going to blow your mind, guys. As we can see here, truly at a loss for why Twitter is surfacing Epstein's photos for Kobe. Why? What did he know? In the trending section, but it's a pretty decent stand-in for how broken everything here is in 2020. Charles Warzel. So as we can see here, in trending, Kobe Bryant, daughter, and 7 others killed in the crash. But why are they showing Epstein's face, right? Truly at a loss for why Twitter is surfacing Epstein's photo for Kobe. Does Twitter know something that we don't know? Did somebody kill Epstein? Did somebody kill Kobe, right? Or did Kobe know what was taking place on Jeffrey's Island? You've got to understand there's so much here that it's kind of mind-blowing, right? It's very much so. Then we can see here, this is actually in a store 1 day later. Rest in peace, Black Mamba. How would they make that quickly? How? It's just crazy. It's like a Mandela effect of some sorts. Then we can see here, sad that at Kobe Bryant died, but does anyone know the names of the 2 American servicemen who were killed in Afghanistan last week? You should. Staff Sergeant Ian P. McCallan, 29, of Newport News, Virginia, and PFC Miguel A. Valvalion, 21, of Joliet, Illinois. So my friends, you know, are we looking up too much to these sports guys? Maybe so, but still, you know, it's just what it is. It's just the position that they're put into. And then we can see here, we all know that symbolism will be their downfall. And as you can see, it's a big club and you ain't in it, right? As we see the all-seeing eye pose, right? This is mind-blowing as well. NBA legend Kobe Bryant among 5 people killed in helicopter crash, and then they show this picture, right? Hunt or be hunted. This is his name. This is what's going on. Is this significant to everything that 17's been telling us, right? Is it significant that he always posts that? The hunted now become the hunter. This is crazy. I just don't know. Hunt or be hunted. Then the Y symbol. We all know Y is owls, horns, Rothschilds. It goes on and on and on. You can continue to go down this rabbit hole. And then we can see here, for post 3464, this is from July 9, 2019. Dark to light, hunters become the hunted, right? What was he into, right? Was he into dark magic? Was he into hurting people? I don't know. This is all speculation, but I'm just showing you that there is a line to follow, guys. There really is. It's all right in front of us. Again, with the Y, follow the owl and Y head. Their need for symbolism will be their downfall. Follow the owl and the Y head around the world. They don't hide it. They don't fear you. You are asleep to them. You are feeders, right? Absolutely. Kobe Bryant's death. Cartoon predicted his death 3 years ago. Comedy Central shows Kobe Bryant crashing in a helicopter 3 years ago in a cartoon titled Legends of Chamberlain Heights. The helicopter blows up, killing him. Exactly the same event that happened today, 1/26/2020, which was from yesterday. Kobe's death today on the 26th was chosen for a reason, they say. Let me explain why. Freemasons at those in the top worship specific numbers such as 3, 6, and 9. Remember, that's where the crash took place in the 33rd district in California. It says here, with an extreme emphasis on the 13, 11, 22, 33, and 66 are all master numbers. Double repeating numbers are desirable. Triple repeating numbers are even more desirable, such as 333 and 66. You know what? Kobe's death, 1/26/2020. 1 + 2 + 6 + 2 + 2 equals 13. Kobe's 13-year-old daughter died in the crash. Another 13 when added together is 26, which again, 26 is the date of the death. The number 26 to the Freemasons reads as 2 6s, aka 66. Kobe's number was 24. 2 plus 4 equals 6. According to FFA, Bryant's helicopter departed at 9:06 a.m., aka another 66. When you reverse the 9, how many people died in that crash? A surprising 9, aka 6 reversed again. My friends, I'm just telling you, they run off numbers. These people run off numbers. It's very strange. It's like witchcraft. Freemasons run the media and are the very same people who made this cartoon years ago. They went as far as hiding a Freemason symbol on the helicopter. Picture shown in the comments. The truth is always hidden in plain sight. Kobe did his job. He played his part in the world stage. He was directed by a 33rd degree master mason assigned as his handler. All celebrities have handlers. All Freemasons play their part in mass distraction. Kobe, like all celebrities, are Freemasons. Let's go ahead and look at the cartoon that was actually shown in 2016. As you can see here, helicopter crash. We can move forward a little further. Here he is getting out. There's the arm sleeve he always wore, getting out with his championship trophies. Then we can see here the explosion, a helicopter crash. There is no way they could have predicted this unless they knew it, right? Unbelievable, guys. And what is happening in the same timeline, right? The same timeline. Trump's defense team from X22 Report. Please follow this person at X22 Report. Amazing information, amazing investigative journalist. It says here, Trump's defense team waited until Monday to present their evidence. Coincidence? Coronavirus. Rocket hits the embassy. Covington school bus hit head on. I'm sure they weren't trying to take those kids out, right? Strange helicopter crash with Kobe Bryant aboard. Bolton's book was leaked. Wait for it. The next event is coming. They are trying to blur the MSM. This is what they're trying to do because it's so significant that the Dems are being called out. They're being proven wrong that in fact it was collusion with them with Ukraine. It was collusion and corruption only with the Dems, not with us. It says here again from inevitable_ET. I mean, it wasn't that hard to predict Kobe would die in a helicopter crash. That's like predicting a tightrope walker would die tightroping. Kobe flew in helicopters literally everywhere and almost every day. The statistical odds are high, especially in Adam Schiff's district, right? Then we can see here 11, 13, 12 is 36. 3, 6, 3 times 6 is 18. 6 plus 6 plus 6. LeBron happens to pass him third in all-time scoring last night. For some reason, a lot of y'all are going to be hurt. I keep repeating myself. When it comes to Freemasonry, they are all Luciferians and they worship Lucifer. They choose fame over their own soul. They choose to live their life without repentance. They counted the cost and entered into that covenant. Job was found to be righteous and had a hedge about his life. How would the ungodly ever be protected if they wanted the things of this world? I don't mean to come off insensitive. Hopefully this will awaken some of you who have ball dreams. Right? Basketball dreams. Never sell your soul. You never know when Satan is going to come with a bill. Predictive programming, right? So if you fangirls are crying about this, and if Kobe Bryant did, and quote, die, just know he was sacrificed to Satan. Kobe always wanted to be greater than Michael Jordan, who had 6 rings. Kobe only had 5. The 6th is his life, and the surpassing ring is the blood sacrifice from his youngest 13-year-old. It could be possibly true, my friends. It could be possibly true. We could see here the helicopter in his ads 666 workout video. You sheeple should be able to add the rest up. Flying to Korea for dead baby cells to extend his career and fix his knee. Probably had one of the longest playing careers in the NBA. He stayed so long because he was so obsessed with beating Jordan and trying to have more rings. Kobe starts to fade away in mainstream media, becoming irrelevant. What better way to start cashing in on his merchandise? He dies on Sunday like Nipsey Hussle. Basic mathematics before you add gematria numbers to it. Firstborn sacrifice, 13 years old. right? Baphomet, blood sacrifice, Illuminati confirmed. It's all connected, right? And we can see here, so it's just a coincidence that the Lakers play the Sixers, the 76ers, Philadelphia Sixers. Kobe being born in Philly. The night before, they have a serpent logo on the hardwood. They painted this onto the hardwood, as you can see right down here. Very strange, right? Serpent, snake, symbolic for, right, a death cult? Absolutely. I'm really starting to believe they killed that man and his daughter. Yeah. I mean, it just seems to be looking that way. And guys, right here, as we can see, there's already a special on ABC News. Kobe Bryant, the death of a legend. It hasn't even been 24 hours, and they've already created it. It's on Hulu. You can just go in there and watch it now. How did they already get this up and ready to go? That would have taken them days to make this. It would have taken them months to edit everything down. And last but not least, guys, I wanted to show you this tracking real quick. It says, I was able to get the squawk code information from Flight Radar 24. It doesn't show up on the downloadable CSV, but you can see here in the playback towards the end of the flight, the pilot seems inexplicably, at least from the info in the recording in the below YouTube link, which all seem legit, he changes the squawk from his assigned 0235 to 1200. I know VAS aviation recordings are cut to eliminate long periods of silence. So it would be difficult to line up the Flight Radar 24's data with that video directly. Still, why he would presumably do this is really a mystery. Given the clear circumstances, the track continues about for another 4 minutes after that happens. Bizarre choice by the pilot? Did somebody accidentally kick the VFR button on the transponder? Partial equipment failure? Mode C radar jamming? Sabotage? If this flight data were faked, to coin an old phrase around here, sloppy job, Mossad? I don't know. It just isn't sitting right with me. Says here, you squawk 1200 when you are VFR, but you usually get permission first. He should have kept squawking at 235. Remember, he went from 0235 to 1200. So that flight following could identify him to Thousand Oaks. I believe that was where they took off, right? This is really odd. What is really odd is he was up by the Van Nuys and the 118. Then he came way south towards the hills. He could have stayed over the valley into, I believe that's TO. It says actually it would have been Newberry Park, which is right west of TO, before you go down the hill into Camarillo. Mamba Sports Academy, right? That's where, right? Black Mamba, that's where they were going. The link shows the crash site. I am questioning the flight path from Van Nuys to Newberry Park. Anyone have any ideas? Seems like an inconvenient path to me. Were the coordinates changed, right? This is what we're looking at. And we see here at 2:30 in the video related, Burbank Tower told the pilot to keep his squawk low, 0235. Don't go up to 1200, right? Low as previously assigned, not 1200. Then talking to the Van Nuys Tower, he said he wanted to be handed off to approach so he would have no reason and not be permitted and would not be permitted to change it. He reads back the handoff frequency correctly. Southern Cal asks him to identify at 357, and then at 403, SoCal says he was on 1200 VFR squawk, which makes no sense unless he improperly changed it. Why? Or the controller saw the identification of another aircraft. Even under normal circumstances, this would be unusual. These recordings raise more questions than they answer. The raw ADS-B data, if anything was captured publicly, might be interesting. Wow, my friends. So it could have been another plane, something else that got them shot down. I do not know. I have no idea. But it is all very interesting to say the least. My friends, if you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. don't forget to leave a like. Guys, you can donate to this channel by going to my PayPal, my Patreon. We have a P.O. box and True Reporting merch. In any instance, my friends, that this may offend you, that this is some kind of conspiratorial podcast about this athlete, think of it as not. I'm just bringing you information that I find intriguing. I'm not saying it's all true. I'm just saying we need to look in the crevices of every corner. Guys, always know God is in control. Have faith in Him and have Him guide you, and everything will be okay, my friends. I will talk to you all tonight from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live call-in show. We can talk all about this, my guys. I will talk to you very soon. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.